What's up, guys? Welcome to Fantasy Smack Talk. I'm Namco sitting here with Dustin. In this fantasy baseball edition, we're going to be talking about a lot of things because the trade deadline is now come and gone in Major League Baseball. So we're going to talk about new faces and new places. Of course, answer the forums. But as always, we're going to start with that waiver wire.
And we start with the guy who's probably going to get the highest percentage of ads this week, and that's Drew Storen with the Nationals. He's going to be the closer out there with Caps being shipped out of town. Don't let Burnett's save from the other night fool you. Storen's going to be the guy. I watched the game. It was a situational thing.
He even watches Nationals games.
That's right.
How can he not take his advice?
The ninth inning started out with a couple of lefties, so they kept Burnett in there. Don't be fooled. Storen, great young arm. He's going to be their closer. Next, we got Alexi Ramirez. Everyone's heard of him. Everyone knows who he is. He's got a huge upside. Hasn't really done a whole lot this year. He's been dropped in a decent amount of leagues, only on 75% of leagues, but he's in an 8-game hit streak with a couple of home runs, couple of bags during that time. Might be the signs of him getting it going, maybe pick him back up if he's available. Moving into some outfielders, we start with Nigel Morgan with the Nationals, owning 40% of leagues. He's only a speed specialist, but one little tidbit for you, he's had a hit in 24 of his last 28 games. That's pretty impressive. He doesn't have a lot of multi-hit games in there, but he's rarely going to give you any goose eggs, which is nice. Next, we got Rajai Davis out there with Oakland, only on 45% of leagues. We've been high and low on this guy all year, it seems, but he's definitely on one of his hot streaks again. In his last 62 at-bats, he's batting .371, 3 home runs, 14 RBIs, and 6 stolen bases. This guy does have the potential of being a great player. We say pick it up for the chance that he keeps this up.
All right, I'm going to talk about a few more outfielders. We're going to start with Jose Tabata of the Pittsburgh Pirates. He's owned in 15% of leagues right now, and basically this guy's going to get you speed, but right now he's batting over .350 in the last 30 days, so he's definitely worth an ad. Next, we have Angel Pagan. This guy, go get him immediately. He's playing out of his mind. Last 30 days, over .350, 5 jacks, 9 bags. You got to love those numbers. Next, we have Raul Ibanez of the Philadelphia Phillies, owned in 65% of leagues. He's playing a little bit better. He's going to get you those power numbers right out this hot streak. And last guy we're going to talk about on the waiver wire is John Jay of the St. Louis Cardinals. With Ryan Ludwig gone, John Jay is now an everyday starter for the Cardinals. He's been playing well. It might be part of the reason why they dealt Ludwig, so keep an eye on him. He might even be worth an ad at this point. Alright, as promised, we're going to now do the segment New Faces and New Places. We've gotten a lot of questions about if their value has gone up or decreased based on some trades that have happened. So I'm going to list a couple guys and Dustin's going to answer it. Is Lance Berkman better or worse now that he's a Yankee?
Damn Yankees. It's probably better. It's still yet to be seen if he is how many off days he's going to get, but it's hitter's ballpark, a lot more protection in the lineup. I say his value definitely goes up.
Caps to your Twins.
Yeah, Twins. At least they got somebody. I think it stays about the same. He'll get a few more opportunities with the Twins. Hopefully he doesn't blow it. I don't know why they pulled Roush so quickly. I do think Caps does have the chance of losing the job quickly, but I think his value goes up.
Tejada and Ludwig to San Diego.
San Diego's been playing great. Not necessarily the best ballpark for hitters, but I do think they're going to have more opportunities for maybe some RBIs and some runs out there.
Then we got, of course, Roy Oswalt to the Phillies.
Better team, should have more chances for wins, more run support. His value goes up.
And Dan Herron to the Angels.
We were definitely high on Herron turning it around. Maybe it's just a change of scenery that'll do it. We know he's a great pitcher. I think it's just the change of scenery is what makes me think that Herron could turn it around by just going to a different team. Alright, we got a forum question. This one comes from Johnny0591. Brent, he wants to know, should he trade Posey and Ryan Braun for Pujols and a few guys on the waiver since you get a free roster spot if he did this? Got Montero and Soto, a couple of catchers, Drew Storen, closer for the Nationals, and Ryan Ludwig.
Well, you know that we love the 2-for-1 trades, and it's really because you do get that roster spot to play around with. This is a great trade. Go ahead and pull the trigger. You're going to get, arguably, if not definitely, the best baseball player in the game in Albert Pujols. So that's obviously going to be a nice little upgrade. And then the wire, it's so deep right now. You can get Montero, Soto, and that will take place of Posey. I know Posey's on fire, but these guys are all very similar in value, we feel. And then if you need saves, you can get Storen. So, it's a no-brainer. Pull the trigger, get the trade done.
Pull that trigger! That's it for this week's show. Get into our football games. Check out all of our football rankings. As always, get into our forums. I'm Dustin. This is Brent. We'll see you next week.